Tomorrow is another day. All your worries leave your side, free your mind.
Hey guys, I'm back. Joe from Muppet Magic. My friend Zak, who I'm playing against, can't really deck tech, to be fair. So I'm going to do a deck tech on the deck that he made before. Excuse me if I don't really know the reasons why he's put some cards in, but I'm going to give it my best go. So here it is, junk tokens. So I think we'll start off here. Case of the Lunarch. I think it's just good if you've got a load of dudes out. It acts as like a second Gevany. I'm just putting the 1/1 counters on them. If you can get Machias out early and start putting counters on them, it'll be good for late game. You can just burn them out, keep putting tokens consistently on. Everson's Pilgrim, pretty basic. Allows you to get turn 2 Lingering Souls, turn 2 Haunting. Yeah, it's just quite a decent ramp card at the start. 2 Blood Artist. I think 2's a good number. I don't think you want to see too many of them over some of these token cards. It's just good, for example, if they're going to Supreme Verdict you out, if you've got like 10 tokens on the board, I think it makes it a lot harder. I think the only really weakness this deck would have would be Terminus, as stuff doesn't really die. I think Zak's put in 4 Selesnya Charms just because, you know, it's a good 2/2 Vig Knight at the end of turn. It gets rid of the bigger threats. For example, if they played a Thunderous, or Thundermaw, Hellkite, sorry, you could just exile it. Makes the creatures +2/+2 trample. I think it's just overall quite a good card in terms of variety. We got turn treats, I think that's a decent number there. Sort of like a late game bomb. If the 1/1 spirits aren't getting it done, you can just make them 4/4 angels, pretty good. Then you just got your spirits, Lingering Souls, Midnight Haunting, just basic here. You got Intangible Virtue, +1/+1 Vigilance. You'll see those in every single token deck. Now, one card that I want to talk about here is Collective Blessing. Sort of acts like a token pump, but it's for all creatures. I think this is just a really good late game bomb that you can slap down. It makes a lot, like if you've got 2 tokens on the board, it makes them a lot more deadly. For example, if you played Lingering Souls late game, you'd have 2 1/1 spirits. But then this would make them 4/4 spirits, and you could afford not to flash it back and still keep the pressure on. We've got Sublime, it's another bomb. The Exalted, obviously, with tokens just makes the attacker just hit him for huge damage. Restoration Angels, I think these synergize quite well, even though having no direct synergy with tokens. I think it plays well with Thragtusk and Geisthonored Monk. For the obvious reasons, Geisthonored brings in 2 spirits with him, and Thragtusk leaves a beast, so I think that's really good. And even if you're not going to gain any token benefit out of it, you can flash it in at the end of their turn. I think that's really good. Geisthonored Monk, quite underrated in token decks, in my opinion. Vigilance is a big thing, especially when you've got maybe 6+ power, is what you really want to have them with. I think it's like a mini Sun Titan without the bring back. Thragtusk, 2 of these. Yeah, it's Thragtusk. Where would he be? Well, what would the token deck be without Thragtusk, really? It's just too good. So we've got 4 Planeswalkers here. Excuse the proxy for the second Sorin. We're going to be getting there soon, hopefully. Pretty straightforward. The up abilities just make tokens, which is ideally what you want to do. And Sorin's got quite a nice -2. Which is +1/+0, so it's almost like a second virtue that actually stays on the board. And then Gary's quite a draw engine, so if you're dead in hand, you can just draw a lot more power. I just think these are really good controlling sort of cards. Like if they board wipe, you can just next turn you can get 2 new fresh tokens out, and chances are they're going to be quite big. Onto the land. The land's pretty basic. Got Godless Shrines, Isolated Chapel, Overgrown, some Woodlands, and 4 Sun Petals. Now we got some special land here. We got 2 Gevany Townships and 1 Vault. I think if it were me, just for my playstyle, I think I might play 2 Vaults. But Zak's gone with 2 Gevanies here, just because I'm pretty sure that he wants to pump his creatures at end of turn consistently, just so he's putting that extra pressure on. For me, I think we got quite a few pressure adders on here. So for example, Intangible Virtue, you've got Mickey, you've got Collective Blessing. I just mainly play the vault just to stay ahead, make sure blockers deadly. I just think it's just really my playstyle, but I think that's going to work out quite well. The Gevelies are going to cause me some trouble in the matchup. So that was junk tokens. We don't actually have a sideboard for this today. I think Zak's just going to play bread and butter. He's just gonna go with the deck and not really change it up. Looks pretty refined to me. So hope you enjoy.